Welcome back to Simple Deals, Hauls, and Coupons. Today I have the Dollar General penny list with markdowns for October 3rd. This is an updated list. The penny list and markdown list that I put out earlier those were my guesses. I checked their website this morning, and it appears that nothing has changed from last week. But there is no penny list for this week. Okay, and like I just said, there is no penny list for October 3rd. I believe it is because they still have that seasonal clearance running through today, which means anything on clearance, anything that's currently marked down, all that seasonal stuff is going to be an extra 50% off. So because that sale went into Tuesday, that's why I think they didn't do any more markdowns. So I just wanted to throw this out there real quick to make sure everybody knew what the percentages off were. Okay, on the markdown list for today, October 3rd, we have freezer pops 90% off. And because there's the clearance event running, you're going to get an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Okay, the 4th of July is still on the markdown list. It's 50% off. And like I said, because of the clearance event, you're going to get an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Okay, Patriotic Party, that is going to be 50% off, the same as it was last week. But because the clearance event is still running through today, it's an additional 50% off through today. Also on the markdown list for October 3rd, we have Green Dot Home. It's still 50% off as it was last week because of the clearance event still running. So it's an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Okay, the spring and summer stationery is still at 50%. And then there will be an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd, because of the clearance event. And the select sun care items on the markdown list from last week, of course, are still on the markdown list for this week, 50% off. And because of the clearance event running, an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Okay, also on the markdown list for today, October 3rd, back to school stationery and back to school hardware are both 50% off this week. I'm sure all these will ramp up to the next level next week. Okay, but for this week they are 50% off, and that you will get an additional 50% off through today, which is October 3rd. Okay, also on the markdown list for today, Pink Square, swim, summer toys, and pools, 50% off. It excludes bubbles and chalk. And due to the clearance event still running through today, October 3rd, you'll get an additional 50% off. Okay, also on the markdown list for October 3rd, lawn and garden, 50% off. And then with the clearance event running through today, October 3rd, you'll get an additional 50% off. Okay, summer insecticides are 50% off today. There is a clearance event running still, so you'll get an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Also on the markdown list for October 3rd, we have the washable face masks, 90% off. And so again, that's because of the clearance event happening, you'll get an additional 50% off through today, October 3rd. Okay, these are just a few things to remember when you're penny shopping. Penny shopping is supposed to be a secret because, you know, the items that are what we call penny items, those are not supposed to be on the shelves. The employees are supposed to have pulled them. So if we find them, it's just kind of like a treasure hunt. And so you never want to ask Dollar General employees about penny items, okay? Okay, and also when you enter a Dollar General, it's a good idea to always be nice to Dollar General employees and other shoppers. If they find that you are polite, they're more likely to sell you the penny items rather than to cause a fuss and say, oh, they can't sell the penny items, which is not true, which I'll get to in just a minute. So I just wanted to make sure that, to throw this in there. I also wanted to put in this a slide about YMMV. You see that all over the place. People use it and they think everybody knows what it means. I didn't know what it meant for a long time. It means your miles may vary. And even when I found out that, I didn't still quite know what it meant. It means items in one area may penny, while items in another area may still be full price. Okay, if you are refused a penny item, you can show the Dollar General penny policy. And it clearly states, what they're supposed to do. And I've got that on my next slide so you can screenshot it. Okay, here is the Dollar General penny policy. This is from their employee handbook. I found it online. And it says customer service, SOP 193, penny sales. Their policy, penny sales should not occur in a store at any time. If an item rings up for a penny, the item should be sold to the customer for a penny. And like I said, you can show that if they say, if they're trying not to sell it to you or whatever. But, if the manager is just really against penny items, then they might really be hard and say, no, we're not going to sell this, and they might just put it behind the counter. But if you do find something that rings up as a penny on your phone, make sure that you take everything that is a penny, that is that's that item in that area, because what will happen is once you leave, they're just going to grab all that stuff so nobody else can get it. So what I'm saying is, I used to leave penny items for someone else to find, because I didn't realize how it worked. Didn't realize that once I left, they were just going to go and grab all that stuff. So that's just a tip. Okay, that is my Dollar General penny list with the markdowns for October 3rd. And again, we have no penny list this week due to the clearance event, I believe, that's happening. So I'm sure next week it'll be a more normal week, and we should have upgrades on all those percentages off. And so I will definitely make a video next week to let you know what's going on. If you found this video helpful, I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope you become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. If you guys like the video, please hit the like button. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. And if you want to get notified when I upload a new video, please hit the bell. Thank you.